Hi my beautifuls, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having an amazing month so far. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Sarah. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and as you can tell by the beautiful thumbnail and the title, this is my extra full glam makeup tutorial. You guys, like, it's given, but it's very extra. This look is good for like weddings, graduations, you know, date nights. So if you are interested in knowing and learning how I achieve this look, stay tuned. All right, you guys, let's get straight into the video. I'm going to pull my hair back on this side at least, because I feel like this side will be in my way more. I will have all of the products that I'm using in the description box. They are literally the same products that I used in my first tutorial, but I will still link those in the description box again for you guys. Now, there may be like 2 or 3 products that are different from the products that I've used. That's because I'm going to be trying 2 or 3 new products out. So to start with our eyebrows, we are going to be using, if I can find it, okay. So we're going to be using the NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Expresso. I'm going to go ahead and just shade in my eyebrows. You want to have a very light hand again when you're doing your eyebrows, because yeah, you don't want them to be too dark. You want them to give and have that dark effect, but you don't want it to be too dark to where it's like, yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all seen people with really dark eyebrows. I feel like I've had really dark eyebrows at some point, or sometimes I'll like catch myself. I'll be like, those are too dark. Why nobody told me? Like, so a very light hand here. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over to the other side and do the other eyebrow. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to outline the bottom portion of my brows. I'll be using my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. You want to make sure it's at least 2 shades lighter than you when you're doing the bottom line of your brow, okay? So I'm just going to and then I'm just going to bring that down into my lid. That's just going to help us later on when we apply the eyeshadow. Eyeshadow, because y'all, anything glitter or color, that's extra for me. So again, that is why the title of this video is Extra Glam, because for me, this is considered extra, okay? My beauty blender here and just blending that out under my brow. Just like that. All right, and I'm gonna go and do the other brow. Okay, so our other brow is done, and again, remember, the eyebrows are not twins, they're sisters. So for the top of my brow, oh, silly me, you guys, silly me, I forgot the most important step. Please forgive me, you guys. I forgot to moisturize my skin and prep my skin, because that's the first thing you want to do before you do eyebrows and everything. You want to prep your skin. So what I'm going to be using is my Neutrogena Hydro Boost Serum. I'm going to be using this to prep my, or to kind of like moisturize my skin, but it's going to be with the prepping. It's included in the prep process. So you want to make sure you prep your skin. That is the secret And the key to a flawless base is when your skin is moisturized and cleansed. MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance Base. I'm going to use this. Okay. And I'm just going to blend that out with my fingers, or with my hands. So our skin is all prepped and primed now. That dance got me in a chokehold like this. It got me in a choke. Okay, so now for the top of our brows, we are going to be using whatever foundation. You want to make sure that the top of your brow matches your skin complexion, and you're going to you want to make sure you use your foundation at the top, because you want to not have that halo light, you know, color around your brow. So you want to make sure you're using your foundation for the top, which should be your skin color, to outline the top of your brows. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in and just outline. So I'm just at the top of my brow here. I don't know if you guys can see it really well, but I'm just going in and shaping the brow like so. Okay, I'm just gonna blend that upwards and then use my sponge here to blend that out. Blend it up, and then beauty blender. All right, perfect. The brows are giving. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start with this extra eyeshadow, y'all. Hopefully it comes out pretty, because again, I don't usually wear like shimmer eyeshadows or color eyeshadows. Usually I'll use bronzer in my crease and then keep it moving. I don't really do eyeshadow, but anything for you guys. We're gonna go ahead and just apply some more concealer on our eyelids. This is gonna help the eyeshadow to really like come through. Like you wanna, and sometimes a lot of people, you can also use a eyeshadow base, but if you have concealer, that works great as well. So we're going to blend this in. I'm gonna blend that. And then what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna set this in place. So what I'm gonna be using to set this is the Airspun loose powder in the shade Translucent. Now this is a newer product that I did not use. I heard so much about this when it comes to just like setting your eyebrows, setting your eyeshadow, or setting your eyeshadow base or whatever. So I was like, I want to try it. You can get this at your local drugstore. Use that to set my concealer that we just put for our shadow here. I'm just gonna use this to set that. Okay. Dust some of this away. I'm gonna be using the Revlon Makeup Revolution London eyeshadow palette. To start out, I am going to be using this shade right here. I'm going to be using that for my crease. Well, I'm actually going to be using two shades for my crease. I'm going to use them, this shade and then this brown right here. So I'm going to take both of those, tap off any extra product here, and then we're just going to put that into our crease here. Now with this, you kind of want to like cake it in there. Once you cake it in there, go ahead and just blend that into your crease like so. And then also you want to bring it up to your brow. This is going to help us when we do our nose contour. Alrighty. So this is how we should be looking right now with our dark eyeshadow in our crease. So next, since we have our, our crease, our brown going on, I'm going to go in next with this gold color. This one right here, I'm going to go in with that. And I'm going to be just placing that right on my eyelid. So right in here in that area. Oh, Lord, child, y'all. It's a pretty color, but we'll see. And again, we're just placing this right underneath the crease where we put the brown at. And we're just placing it right on our eyelid. Okay, let me calm this down a little bit. So I'm just gonna go back in with the brown shade that we use just to kind of blend this out. I'm gonna have glitter. Now what we want to do is we want to go in. I want to kind of smoke this eye out a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with this really dark shade. It's like almost like black. I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And I'm just going to be putting that on the outer corners of my eyes. Right here in the corner. You just want to kind of like have a light hand with this also. But then also make sure you're blending it in. Next, we are going to go in with an eyeliner. I am using the pencil. This is a eyeliner pencil by Divine Kalo. Now this is a newer product that I did not use the last time. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm just going to put a black line . Now I'm gonna just drag that line out on this side a little bit more. Alrighty, so we're done with our eyeliner. We're gonna be using these lashes. They are the Luxury Mink lashes. I think I got these from the hair store or something like that. Now let's go in with an adhesive. I'm gonna use this glue, which is the Duo glue. I got this from the hair store as well. So I'm just gonna place one line of the glue right on my eyeliner. So that eyeliner, this is an easy trick, an easy way to apply your lashes. Don't put the glue on the lash, put the glue on your actual eyelid. Put it right on top of the eyeliner that you applied. Let that dry a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and apply the other lash. Alrighty, so we have both lashes on. So let's proceed, y'all. This is my favorite part, which is the actual like putting on the makeup part. So first things first, we're going to be going in with our Fit Me foundation. Y'all already know, matte poreless. I love this foundation. It's from the drugstore, but it does what it needs to do, okay, honey? And then we're going in with our Real Techniques brush here to apply that. I'm just gonna put a little bit. Let's go ahead and place that all over. And we're just going to blend that in. And you don't want to do any wiping strokes. Like I told you last time, you just want to pat. Make sure you're patting. You're pushing the product into the skin. And then bring it down to your neck just a tad bit. And don't worry about under the eye. That's where I'm going to put my concealer. So I try to stay away from that area. And then I'm just going to go in with my beauty blender to get off any extra product. Now we are going to start placing our concealer in place. So here under the eye. Now, y'all, this is extra glam tutorial, okay? So that means I'm going to be using a little bit more product, okay, than usual. So we're just going to apply it as so. Yeah, again, extra glam. So we have to be extra on your chin, the bridge of my nose, and then my forehead, and my Cupid's bow. Alrighty. And then I'm also going to be, for my contour, I'm going to be using the Hydrating Camo Concealer as well for this. And this is going to be a darker shade than me. So when you do this for your contour, you want to make sure, of course, it's at least, I would say at least 2 shades darker than you. So I'm going to just place that like so, right here. Right here, like so. Probably place a little bit up here. We're gonna do a little bit here, our nose area, and then a little down here. This is how you guys should look. Crazy, but again, trust the process. Okay, so now before I blend everything out, I do want to go and spray it with my setting spray, and that's just gonna help us with the blending. Really, it's gonna help make the blending more. So what we want to do is, you always want to let your under eye concealer, you want to blend that out last. So you want to let that sit the longest, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and blend out contour first. I'm going to be using my contour brush to do so. And we're just going to blend that out. Blend that out. Okay, so once you're done blending out your contour, you want to go ahead and blend out your concealer. And I'm going to do my nose after. So we're going to start blending out our concealer. And again, you want your under eye to be the last thing that you conceal, okay? Blend this out. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend out the concealer on my forehead. And you want to blend out the edges. So you want to start from the edges and then work your way in. Just like so. Okay. And then we're going to blend here under our nose, our Cupid's bow. Huh? Come here. Okay, let me see. Mommy duty calls, okay? My baby wants me to open something. Here.
Thank you.
You're welcome, baby. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and blend out our under eye concealer. Blend that out. And again, we're blending out the edges here first because you want your concealer to stay in place. So we're just going to blend that out. And we're also going to blend out the other side. The nose, go ahead and blend that as well. The nose contour, go ahead and blend that out. We don't want to wait too long. We want to go ahead and set our under eye. So to do that, I'm going to be using the Fit Me powder. I'm going to be using the same brush, but another brush. I have two of the same brush. So I use one to conceal and to blend, and then I use one for powder as well. Set that in place. Everywhere that we put the concealer, you want to put the pressed powder first. Okay. Now we're going to go in with our little triangle, what is it called? A sponge. We're going to use that, and we're going to set where we put our concealer. So I'm just going to press that powder in. I'm going to press that powder in. Just like so. I'm going to do the other side as well. So everywhere that we put concealer, you just want to, y'all, I love like when you put powder on, how it's just like, it looks crazy, but it's really like doing what it needs to do, okay? All right, so now to set our contour, I'm going to be using my juviasplace bronzer kit here. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. Trust the process. I know I look crazy right now. Trust the process. Trust the process. So I'm going to be going in with this, and I'm going to be using this brush to, again, define that contour to bring some color back into my face. Because right now it's given, what? Casper. But we are trusting the process. So I'm going to go in with the bronzer here. Any type of liquid you put on your face, you want to make sure you apply a powder right behind it. And then we're going to also go ahead and put the powder, the bronzer on our nose. I'm going to just outline your nose here. Okay, we starting to come together. We starting to brown up a little bit because, baby, we was given, like I said, Casper. But again, we trust in the process. The whole video, we trust in the process, right? Right. We are done with that. So what I want to do is I want to do an extra layer of bake because, again, this is extra glam, okay? So what we're going to do is I'm going to go here and place my triangle into my Sacha buttercup powder, and then I'm just going to, you know, to make this a sharp, it's going to follow the shape of my nose on both sides here. This is kind of like a little like curve. And then we're going to set our eye again. Okay, because we want that nose to be snatched. Okay, so in the meantime, we're gonna go in with our sweet cheeks here, our blush. Get that blush showing. And another thing that I like to do is I like to take my concealer. Oh no, 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 no. Our eyes are getting watery. Anytime your eyes are about to get watery, you know, you want to just hurry up and just get your powder and just push that powder in there. And I promise you, it'll keep it dry. What I'm going to do is now I'm going to put a line here. I'm not going to use that one. Like a little line here. Because we want that to be cut like sharp, right? Brush that I use here to apply my foundation. And I'm just going to blend that out. Use my beauty blender to just okay, so I also want to make sure that I put powder where I just placed concealer at. So I'm going to use a different color powder. This is a little bit darker. And then I'm just going to use this to set where I placed under. Just like so. Just like that. I do want to just add a little bit more blush. So I'm going to tap my blush here. Just add more blush. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and dust off or dust away the powder. I'm going to go in with my Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. Just going to apply that everywhere over my entire face. This is gonna get it together. Bronze a little bit more as well. I don't feel that bronzy right now, so I'm gonna bronze up some more. So we're gonna put some more bronzer on our face to try to bring some more color back into our face here. Okay, before we do our final wrap up with everything, we are going to spray our setting spray before we do our lips in our highlighter, our highlight. All right, so let's go ahead and spray. Now we're gonna go in with our MAC lip liner. We're gonna outline our lips. Yeah, I love lip liner. Gloss in the shade White Lie from Ruby Kisses. Girl. From Ruby Kisses. We're just gonna place that here. Never rub your lips together, but the girls that know. You're going to just blot, okay? So just to add a little bit of gloss, I'm going to be going in with the NYX Shine Loud. It's like two sides, so it has the lip gloss on one side and the actual gloss. I'm sorry, the lip gloss on one side and then the actual lipstick on the other. So we're gonna go in with that. And I just want to kind of apply the gloss where the brown is. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. So now I'm going to also apply my highlighter. A little bit of highlight here. Highlight here on my nose, on the tip of my nose, and then also right at the bridge. A little. Right here, a little at the bridge. And on my forehead a little bit. So on my cheeks, on your cheeks, on the tip of your nose, and then the bridge right here. And I'm gonna just add a little razzle dazzle under my brow. Just a little bit. Cause what? This is the extra glam video. Okay. And then one more time for the roll. All right, you guys, so this concludes the video. Get into the look, you guys. This is my, I would say, extra glam. Like if I'm going out somewhere, you know, a party, you know, wedding, or a very special occasion that requires a really, you know, beat look, this is my look. This is what I do, and this is my go-to extra glam look. I hope you guys learned something, some tips or tricks. My beautifuls, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for your continuous support. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will see you guys in the next video.